Hi everyone, welcome back to Prakasham Tutorials. In this video, I am going to discuss about concept of raised cosine channels or raised cosine spectrum. In my previous video, I discussed concept of ideal Nyquist channel. In that ideal Nyquist channel, there are two difficulties experienced by the ideal Nyquist channel. The two difficulties can be overcome by increasing the bandwidth from its minimum value W is equal RB by 2 or FB by 2, where RB or FB is the bit rate, to an adjustable value between W and 2W. A condition is put a condition is put on the overall frequency response P of F. P of F is the overall frequency response to satisfy the given condition. So we know that sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity P of F minus NFB is equal to TB, or sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity P of F minus NRB is equal to TB. TB is equal to reciprocal of RB or 1 by FB. So this equation is already derived and already explained in my previous videos. So now here find out the raised cosine spectrum and raised cosine spectrum equation. And in this equation on LHS side, substitute different values of n. Now here the n is varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, and substitute different values of n. Expand LHS term of this equation, we get and so on P of f plus 3RB plus P of f plus 2RB plus P of f plus RB plus P of f plus P of f minus RB plus P of f minus 2RB plus and so on is equal 1 by RB. Okay. Now here n is substituted by n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. We get expansion. This is the LHS term expansion. But the bandwidth W is equal RB by 2, and take the cross multiplication. RB is equal to W. In the above equation, substitute RB is equal to 2W. We get P of F plus 4W plus P of F plus 2W plus P of F plus P of F minus 2W plus and so on is equal 1 by 2W, where W is the bandwidth and P of F is the frequency response. So now here in this equation on LHS side, we retain only 3 terms on the LHS. On LHS side, we have to consider only 3 terms. And the terms are correspond to n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to 0 and n is equal to 1. Okay, we have to consider only 3 terms, that are n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to 0 and n is equal to 1, and restrict the frequency band of interest minus W2 plus W. So we consider only 3 terms. That 3 terms are P of F plus 2W, that is the term of n is equal to minus 1, plus P of F, and that is the term of the n is equal to 0, plus P of F minus 2W, and which is the term of n is equal to 1. So which is equal to 1 by 2W, and the frequency band of the interest is minus W to 2 plus W. It is possible to derive several band limited functions which will satisfy this equation. So one of the term is called as the raised cosine spectrum. That one of the term consists of a flat portion and roll off portion. That one of the spectrum consists of a flat portion and roll off portion of the raised cosine spectrum. So therefore, the raised cosine spectrum is expressed mathematically as P of f is equal 1 by 2W, that is in the flat portion for the range of magnitude of f less than or equal to f1, and P of f is equal 1 by 4w into 1 minus sine of phi of magnitude of f minus w divided by 2w minus 2f1. Now here the range of the frequencies f1 less than or equal to magnitude of f less than 2w minus f1, and function p of f is equal to 0 for magnitude of f greater than or equal to 2w minus f1. And this is the equation of the riser cosine spectrum expression. And next, note down the graphical representation of riser cosine spectrum, time response and frequency response. And before going to the spectrum of the time domain spectrum and time domain representation and frequency domain graphical representation, the frequency term f1 in the above expression, small f1 is the frequency term. The frequency term f1 and the bandwidth w are related by the relation alpha is equal 1 minus f1 divided by w. Now here the parameter alpha is called the rule of factor. Rule of factor. So which indicates the excess bandwidth for the ideal solution W. And we know that the transition bandwidth is given by B suffix t is equal to W minus F1. So our Bt is equal W into 1 plus alpha. So from this equation W into 1 plus alpha. And this is the equation of the transmission bandwidth. The normalized frequency response of riser cosine function is determined by multiplying the frequency function f of f by 2w, and it is plotted in figure A, and it is plotted in this figure A. Figure A is the frequency response and figure B is the time response. Okay. Okay, plotted in figure A for different values of alpha. Alpha is equal to 0, 0 0.5, 1 like that. And the corresponding time response function is shown in this figure. And this is the time response of the figure. And this is a sinc function. So now here in this figure, from this figure, we can observe that the parameter alpha is equal to 0 0.5, parameter alpha is equal to 0 0.5 or 1 by 2, 0 0.5 means 1 by 2, and alpha is equal to 1. The characteristics of P of f changes gradually with respect to frequency. Okay, in this figure we can observe that the parameter alpha is equal to 1 by 2 and alpha is equal to 1. The characteristics of the frequency function changes gradually with respect to frequency. Hence, it is easier to realize the characteristics practically. Next, calculate the time response function. In the frequency response function, take the inverse Fourier transform on both sides. We get time response of the signal. So the time response of the signal P of t is equal sinc of 2wt into cos of 2 pi alpha wt divided by 1 minus 16 alpha square w square t square. And in this figure, the another important observation is the time response has a sync pulse, and this is the time response graphical representation. This time response graphical representation has a sync shape, and all the sync functions pass through t is equal to 0 plus or minus tb plus or minus 2 tb plus or minus 3 tb and so on, where tb is the bit duration. That bit duration tb is considered as a 1. T is equal, small t is equal to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 like that. And another important observation from this diagram, the amplitude of the side lobes increases with reduction in the value of the alpha. And next observation is with alpha is equal to 0, the parameter alpha is equal to 0, the bandwidth requirement is maximum equal to 2w. So these are the some important observation from this frequency response spectrum and time response